Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Carolina Copycats are excited to be here today to entertain for the Aldersgate Young at Hearts. We love it when you join our celebration bringing you these vintage songs. So, get ready to clap along, sing along, and have some toe-tapping fun. This song opened both the 1975 Broadway musical and the 2002 film Chicago. So now the Carolina Copycats are opening our show with All That Jazz.
You do.
Written and recorded and released on her first album, this song became a #1 hit in 1972, selling over 1 million copies. Here is Helen Reddy singing, I Am Woman.
Down there on the floor, no one's ever gonna keep it down again. Oh, yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom on the way. Yes, I paid the price, but look how much I gain. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, I am invincible. I
Thank you. This song won the 1964 Grammy for Best Country and Western. It's the perfect example of Roger Miller's humor. Here is Dang Me.
High, getting ideas, ain't nothing but a fool to live like this. Out all night, running wild, woman sitting home with a month-old child. Dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more. Just sitting around drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought and I bought 5. Spent the groceries and half the rent, like $14.27. Oh, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more. They say roses are red and violets are purple, sugar sweet and so's make the circle. And I'm the 7th out of 7 sons. Oh, that was a pistol, I'm a son of a gun. I said, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me?
Next up is a song from the 1946 Broadway musical Annie. Annie, Get Your Gun. The fictional life story of Annie Oakley. Here is Doing What Comes Naturally.
Folks are down where I come from, they ain't had any learning. Still they're happy as can be, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. Folks like us could never fuss with schools and books and learning. Still we've gone from A to Z, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. You don't have to know how to read or write when you're out with a feller in the pale moonlight. You don't have to look in a book to find what he thinks of the moon and what is on his mind. That comes naturally. That comes naturally. My uncle out in Texas can't even write his name. He signs his checks with X's, but they cash him just the same. If you saw my pa and ma, you'd know they had no learning. Still they raised a family, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. Uncle Jed has never read an almanac on drinking. Still he's always on a spree, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. Sister Sal, whose musicale has never had a lesson. Still she's learned to sing off key, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally. My tiny baby brother, who's never read a book, knows one sex from the other. All they have to do was look. Grandpa Bill lives on the hill with someone he just married. There he is at 93, doing what comes naturally. Doing what comes naturally.
Thank you. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Here is Alan Sherman singing Hello Mudda, Hello Fada.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Cape Granada. Camp was very entertaining. And they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner. He got totally poisoning next night at dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses. Now I don't want this shit scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Harding? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home, oh mother, father, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out here in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home, I promise I will not make noise or mess the house with other boys. Oh, please don't make me say I've been here one whole day. Wait a minute, it stopped hailing. Guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing baseball. Gee, that's better. Modify the kind of disregard this letter.
She first wrote, recorded, and released this hit song in 1968. She re-recorded the song in another version and performed it in a scene for the 1980 Blues Brothers film. Here is our tribute to Aretha Franklin singing Think.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Think that you might go left to set me free. Let's go back, let's go way on with that thing. I didn't need to know you, you couldn't have been too much wanting. Just now, I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with degrees. But it don't take too much time to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me, yeah. Think that you might go left to set me free. Oh, freedom, freedom,
One of the earliest and most famous jazz singers made her debut at the age of 18 in 1933. Her vocal style was a new way of manipulating lyrics. Here is the famous Billie Holiday singing Blue Moon.
You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then they suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. You knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then they suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue
Here is a 1961 rhythm and blues soul #1 hit, and there's a movie by the same name. The Carolina Copycats pay tribute to the famous Ben E. King singing Stand By Me.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're
were written in 1969 by this famous country singer, Loretta Lynn. Coal Miner's Daughter.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. Daddy loved to raise their kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Why, I've seen her fingers bleed to complain there was no need. She'd smiled in Mommy's understanding way. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and I would see 'cause we worked hard. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor that will live here anymore, except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Except the memories of a coal miner's daughter.
I have to say, there's a lot of toe tapping going on here, especially for these two young folks right here. They've got it going. This next song, this is one of those songs and artists that you know, but you really don't know. She won a Grammy for it in 1966. Here is Jody Miller singing Queen of the House.
I wanna tell you all the story about a Harper Valley widowed wife.
I hit the wrong button. Bear with me just a minute. Yeah.
Up every day at 6, bacon and eggs to fix. 4 kids from 1 to 4. Pretty soon there'll be one more. I got old floors to wax and scrub, and there's a dirty old ring in the tub. I'll get a maid someday, but till then I'm the queen of the house. No time to fix my hair. Need a new dress to wear. Old clothes will have to do. 'Cause the kids all need new shoes. I got bridge club each Tuesday night. It goes out with the boys and gets tired. But when the evening's through, he comes home to queen of the house. I know the milkman, the ice man, they come every day. They give me tips on the horses to play. And when I got the time to spare, I sit and wish that I'd picked a rich man there to sing up every day at 6. Bacon and eggs to fix.
1968 controversial hippie Broadway musical, Hair. Here is Good Morning Sunshine.
Good morning, starshine. This says hello. You twinkle above us. We twinkle below. Good morning, starshine. You lead us along, my love and me, as we sing our early morning singing song. Baby, 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 la 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 la. Sama, simi, sama, you be our lover, lady, low, low. Baby, you be walla, you be our lover, early morning singing song. Can you hear me singing a song, humming a song, singing a song, loving a song, laughing a song, singing a song, sing a song, song to sing, song, 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 sing, 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 song. Song, 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 sing, 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 song. Song, 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 sing, sing.
Thank you. This 1968 song became an international hit for this country singer. Here is Jeannie C. Riley singing Harper Valley PTA.
I wanna tell you all the story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mom,
hit on the Hot 100 and the Hot Rhythm and Blues charts at the artist age of 12. And she was known as Little Miss Dynamite. Here is Brenda Lee singing Sweet Nothings.
Honey. All right. My baby whispers in my ear. Sweet nothing. He knows the things I like to hear. Sweet nothing. Things you wouldn't tell nobody else. Secret, baby, I keep them to myself. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. We walk along hand in hand. Sweet nothing. Yeah, we both understand. Sweet nothing. Sitting in bed for trying to read my book. My baby, give me that special look. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. I'm sitting on my front porch. Sweet nothing. Where do I love you at home? Sweet nothing. Mama turned on the front porch light and said, "Come here, darling, that's enough for tonight." Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing. Sweet nothing.
The next song was first written and performed in 1926. What's special here is the famous trio singing this version, the McGuire Sisters and Bye Bye Blackbird.
Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is he. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all had me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. So pack it all up, my head, my love. Here I go. Bye bye, blackbird. Somebody waits for me, sugar sweet and so is he. Bye bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, the stories they all had me. So make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive tonight. Blackbird, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird,
Still see those toes tapping. We're paying tribute to one of the most popular black female singers of the 1960s. Here is the glamorous Diana Washington singing You're Nobody Till Somebody Loves You.
Bye sure as the stars shine above. And you were nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. I said the world still is the same. You'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above. I said you're nobody until somebody loves you. So find yourself. You gotta mind yourself. You gotta find yourself. Find yourself somebody to love.
Part of the British invasion of the 60s, she had this hit song in January 1964. Here is Dusty Springfield singing, I Only Want to Be With You.
Don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never wanna let you go. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met you had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. Doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I wanna spend each morning, night and day with you. A little more than just one kiss. Never knew that I could be another again. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. You start to smile at me, and everybody gets to dance. Into your open arms, and I didn't stand a chance. Now listen, honey, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? Ever since we met, you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. Oh, no matter what you do, I
Written by the Bee Gees but released in 1983 as this duet, it reached #1 on the Hot 100. Here are Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton singing Islands in the Stream.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace in my life. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. Something to me
1961 film soundtrack was on the pop chart for 79 weeks because it stars Elvis Presley singing the songs. Here is the Carolina Copycats' own native Hawaiian dancing to Elvis singing Blue Hawaii.
The night is heavenly, and you are heaven to me. Lovely you, and blue Hawaii, with all this loveliness, there should be love. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. So are we. Dreams come true in blue Hawaii. And mine could all come true. This magic night of nights with you. Come with me while the moon is on the sea. The moon is on the sea. The night is young, and so are we. So are we. But dreams come true in blue Hawaii. And mine could all come true. This magic night of nights with you.
The next song is from the 1953 musical comedy Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, starring two of the most famous women of the time. Here are Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell performing Two Little Girls from Little Rock.
We're just two little girls from Little Rock. We lived on the wrong side of the tracks. But the gentlemen friends who used to call, they never did seem to mind at all. They came to the wrong side of the tracks. Then someone broke my heart in Little Rock. So I up and left that piece of there. Like a little lost lamb I roamed about. I came to New York and I found out that men are the same way everywhere. I was young and determined to be wine and dine and ermine, and I worked at it all around the clock. Now one of these days in my fancy clothes, I'm going back home and punch the nose of the one who broke my heart in Little Rock. I'm just a little girl from Little Rock. A horse used to be my closest pal. Though I never did learn to read or write, I learned about love in the pale moonlight, and now I'm an educated gal. I learned an awful lot in Little Rock, and here's some advice I'd like to share. Find a gentleman who is shy or bold, or short or tall, or young or old. As long as the guy's a millionaire. For a kid from Wall Street, I did very well on Wall Street, though I
song spent 3 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Here are Sonny and Cher singing I Got You, Baby.
They say we're young and we don't know, won't find out till we grow.
Well, I don't know all that's true, 'cause you got me, baby, I got you. Hey, I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
They say our love won't fade away, for it's earned our minutes of its spent.
I guess that's so we don't have a lot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you to wear my ring.
Outside, you're a clown, and if I could stand, you're always around. Never say your hair's long, I don't care, you I can go wrong.
There put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Special. Now that we've heard all of these great songs, it's time for the Carolina Copycats to move on down the road. But I have a question. Has everybody had some toe tapping fun? It's great. It's great for us to see the interaction from the audience. It helps us. And we love it. Thank you so much. The Carolina Copycats have been performing together for 18 great years and provided thousands of dollars in scholarships for our local high school students. But the point is that the Cats are a team. We're united with a common goal that is greater than each of us, to try to make our community a better place. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we all could make our beautiful country a better place? We can do that. We have to try.
There's nowhere in the world that I would rather be than with you, my love.
And there's nothing in the world that I would rather see than your smile, my love.
For united we stand, divided we fall. And if our back should ever be against the wall, we'll be together, together, you and I. If the world around you falls apart, my love, then I'll still be here.
If the going gets too hard along the way, just you call out me.
For united we stand, divided
Thank you, Carol. Let's give our MC a big hand. I'd like to thank Teddy Peters. She's our program manager and music editor. Teddy. I'd also like to recognize the pack dudes and what they are and what it means is they pack up all this stuff and bring it here and set it up and then have to pack it up and take it home. Pack dudes, raise your hand. Backstage assistant, Loretta D, who also does our makeup. Billy Rose, she's dipped my dress. We do have to help each other. There's a lot that goes on you don't want to know in the back. When we're not filling in performing, when he's not filling in performing, he's our videographer and also our webmaster, Don Peck. Now let's give our audience a big hand. I know that Margie, I do want to thank Margie and Pam for being with us today. Give them a hand. They are from our retired copycats group, and we do have some retired copycats here from the group. Raise your hand. And Margie did tell you about our scholarships in the beginning, so she's back there guarding the little basket for you to empty your pockets and your little change and everything, and we appreciate it very much. So thank you very much for having us.